What's going on, guys? Cameron back again from Attack on Anime, and I've fallen behind on Ajin for a while. I've been meaning to get caught back up on it to get some reviews out because I really love this series and I really wanted to see where the characters are gonna go and where this war is about to head, and where it's heading is looking really interesting. There are interesting things happening on both sides of the war. We're learning all types of different things. Like, we're really learning in depth about what a flood is and what has to happen for it to occur. You have to have a specific emotion that's so intense, along with like intensifying the concentration of your IBMs in order for a flood to happen. Dr. Agora discovering that at his research facility that he was at, full of Ajin, that he can like observe and study and see how they like work and what makes them tweak. And that's why he knows so much. Like, he can act so confident about this because the scientists are looking at it from like a science point of view, and Dr. Agora is just like, no, this is like, this goes beyond science. This goes beyond like humans, what humans can do. This is just pushing it to something new that we just don't fully understand yet. And since Dr. Agora can look at it like that, that's why he's able to see more into it. And that's why he's so intrigued by K, because K's IDM is already so heavily dense and so heavily concentrated. So he wants to just see what K's flood can look like, because he knows ultimately that's probably what's gonna defeat Sato in this war. Because without K, they cannot defeat Sato. Speaking of K making his return and pretty much predicting that Sato is just like, Sato's getting bored with this list. He made this list way too long, so he's gonna cut it short. And they're assuming that the next target is going to be the Prime Minister. So they're trying to track down the Prime Minister and make sure that they know where he is at all times, so they can know what big event that Sato is going to make this big presentation at. Because we all know Sato does everything on like a grand scale whenever he does his plans. Learning more about his past was really interesting. The most interesting part to me was when he was literally being crucified by people, and he literally found out he was an Ajin and just snapped back, and just killer instinct already kicked in. So Sato is just such an interesting character already, especially seeing the relationship deteriorate between him and Tanaka. Because when Tanaka first started this, he already kind of was uneasy about working with Sato because he didn't know what Sato's goal was. But now that he's just like, alright, we're done with all this killing, I don't want any more of it, like, can we just like do this peacefully? Like, we made our point, they're gonna surrender. But Sato, we all know that he loves playing games, so he's just like, sure man, we'll stop. He lets Tanaka go by himself to this meeting, so who knows what's gonna happen with that. Tanaka could be captured again very easily, or put in a situation where he's forced to kill them, and maybe that's the point Sato's trying to make, that you can't always just talk your way out of the situation. So I don't know what Sato's planning to do. Is he gonna cut Tanaka loose? Is he just trying to teach Tanaka a lesson and then bring him back because he's just like, man, I need people still? I just can't wait to see where this war is about to go. Like, Sato is just a mastermind, and even K is acknowledging the fact of the real possibility that they cannot possibly beat Sato. But he's just like, we have to keep trying or else we'll never be able to beat him. That 0% will always stay at 0% if we just give up right now. So I'm loving K's fight back spirit. So this intense emotion obviously is what's leading him towards his flood, his eventual flood, and what's gonna beat Sato. And Dr. Agora talking about his last pack of cigarettes will mean his death. So I'm pretty sure that's foreshadowing that Dr. Agora will not be with us much longer. If he's gonna die, I want him to die like the badass that he is. So I can't wait to see where the rest of this war is gonna go. Also learning the new idea that K was born in Ajin, like he died at birth and came back. So I love all the little things that are being thrown in here that just make this war so epic for both sides, because there's so much emotion on both sides. One guy just loves playing games and he just loves being tactical and he loves just messing with people and putting fear into people. K is just like, I just want to survive and get through this so I can like move on with the rest of what I want my life to be. But he's also learning along the way that he can't just be so pessimistic about everything. Sometimes you have to stand up and acknowledge that you have to be optimistic. You have to think outside the box. But yeah, guys, that's been my discussion on Ajin, the past few chapters that have come out. It's all going down where it all began, Iruma City, so I just can't wait to see how the rest of this manga is going to turn out. Obviously, the final battle is fast approaching, so the manga is probably going to be over pretty soon. I just can't wait to see how it closes out. You usually know that the good guys are going to win, but I really just want to see how. Obviously, it's being hinted at that the flood is going to have something to do with it. But the fact that Sato is also an Ajin, I'm really going to be interested to see how they just figure him out and take him out for good. Because he's not the type of person that you can just lock up or just put into prison or something. You have to finish him off and just leave him dead. So, until next time, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.